Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about virtualization in networking. It is the fundamentals of the cloud computing. So let's get started. This is the architecture before the virtualization. As you can see here, we have the hardware, the CPU, RAM, and the networking components. On top of it, we have the operating system, and on top of it, we have the application server, which is a web server in this case. In this next image, we have the same architecture. However, we are installed a database server on this hardware. So as you can see, we are not utilizing the hardware components effectively. So now let's understand the server virtualization concept. Server virtualization is not new. It is the technology of taking a physical server and with a virtualization software commonly known as the hypervisor, partitioning or dividing the server so that it appears as multiple virtual servers, each of which can run their own copy of an operating system. In other words, it allows for resource sharing or pooling where multiple customers share the underlying server hardware. So you can see here the hardware is being utilized by multiple virtual machines. Each of it have a different functionality. The virtual machine one, which is installed on Windows, is functioning as a mail server. The Linux is being functioned as the web server, and the virtual machine which is installed on the Windows operating system is functioning as a database server. Now let's understand the benefits of server virtualization. Reduced hardware costs as it reduces the number of physical servers that are required on its premises. So indirectly, we can get faster server provisioning and deployment that increases the productivity. Server virtualization also creates independent user environments for handling different functionality. There are two types of hypervisors. One is the bare metal hypervisor or type 1. Let's discuss about the bare metal hypervisor. A bare metal hypervisor or type 1 hypervisor is a virtualization software that is installed on the hardware directly. At its core, the hypervisor is the host or operating system. The term bare metal means that there is no operating system between the virtualization software, hypervisor, and the hardware. The virtualization software hypervisor resides on the bare metal. That means it is installed on the hard disk of the hardware, where the operating system is usually installed. Examples of popular bare metal hypervisors are Microsoft Hyper-V, Oracle VM Server, Citrix Zen Server, and VMware. So let's now understand the other type of hypervisor, which is the client or hosted hypervisor, commonly called as type 2 hypervisor. As you can see in this case, the hosted hypervisor run within the operating system of the host machine. We will need to have the operating system, example, a Windows operating system, and on top of it, we will install hypervisor like VMware or VirtualBox. And on top of that, we can install multiple operating systems for different purposes like application server, database server, or web server. The operating system uses the underlying hardware using the hypervisor. Some of the popular examples of a host-based hypervisor or type 2 hypervisor are VMware Fusion, Oracle VirtualBox, Oracle VM, Solaris, and VMware Workstation. In the next session, we are going to talk about the introduction to cloud computing. See you in next video. Thank you.